Hello all you demons and happy Friday. Now with the 4th of July just around the corner, I know we're all just itching to set off those gigantic fireworks and blow our hands off.
Oh shit.
So let's talk about that. Today we're going to be talking about some of the most insane injuries that have occurred due to fireworks, but before we do that, let's go over some facts about fireworks on the 4th of July. According to the Customer Product Safety Commission, firework-related injuries have increased 25% each year. In 2021, 11,500 people made emergency room visits for firework-related injuries. Not to mention, 20,000 fires in 2018 were caused by fireworks. Now, I'm not here to tell you what type of fireworks you should set off and where, but I am here to warn you about what happens if you don't exercise any sort of caution when setting them off. To prevent any sort of firework-related injury, the CPSC says that you should be completely sober and not under the influence of any sort of drug, and that children shouldn't even be allowed to have sparklers. But in the cases we're going to be talking about, nobody was under the influence supposedly, and not a single child touched a sparkler. Instead, cruel fate decided to just slam its fist down on some people. I think we should get it out of the way. The first incident we think would occur with fireworks. Somebody blowing their hands off. Simply between 2005 and 2015, a total of 105 patients sustained hand injuries related to fireworks. In 2000, a 38-year-old man lost his left hand due to a firework explosion. Now, the facts of how this guy lost his hand are kind of unclear. It's more surprising about how he got one 13 years later. A donor was able to provide a hand matching the exact same size, sex, and skin tone. Could you imagine, like, after 13 years of not having a hand, and they were like, "Don't worry, we got one that matches everything except the skin tone." Like, I don't know, man. I think I'd just take the hand and, like, be like, listen, guys, this isn't what it looks like. But what about the ones that aren't necessarily firework caused but more firework related? In 2021, a 56-year-old man's leg needed to be amputated. After a tragic accident left his face, right arm, and leg burned, he used the water in a stream nearby to soothe the burns. Unfortunately, this stream had a disease known as fibromyalgia that simply copies cholera symptoms. This is commonly known as food poisoning, but infection is infection still, and on an open burn like that, it's not gonna look pretty. The treatment luckily helped him recover to his full health and skin, however, his leg sadly needed to go. The worst part is he was doing everything mostly right aside from that stupid lake with the diseases in it. So if you're gonna put water on a burn, just make sure it's like filtered water or something clean. In a somewhat more slightly lucky case, in 2016, a man had a firework lodged in his leg and not explode. A mortar-styled firework went off just not towards the sky, but rather into a local Texan's leg. Upon arrival to the hospital, he was rushed immediately into quarantine, and an explosive disposal team was on call to supervise the operation. Despite breaking the distal portion of his femur, the explosive was successfully removed without incident. Or, I guess, without any further incident. Alright, and for our last two, I'm gonna give you a fair warning. They are not for the faint of heart. So if you can't handle death or things like that, just you're good. But before we move on to those last two, if you guys have liked this video, don't forget to hit that like button down below and to subscribe for more spooky content like this. I'm trying to experiment with video length and the quality that I'm able to get out to you guys. A lot of the longer length videos are good, but of course, they take a lot longer to get out to you guys. So hopefully with these shorter videos, I can get them out a lot faster and with the same amount of quality. But if you guys like the longer videos that I was doing, please just let me know in the comments that you guys are willing to wait for that, or let me know if you guys are enjoying these shorter ones. But without any more delay, let's get to those firework accidents. As we've seen, some of the fireworks don't even need to go off to hurt you, but in these cases, maybe even kill you. In 2017, a 25-year-old man in Indiana was setting off legal fireworks in his yard until one of the fireworks went off directly at his chest, hitting him so hard that it stopped his heart, killing him. The coroner ruled his death to be via blunt force trauma. After analyzing the legal firework, it was discovered that it was meant to explode 100 feet in the air. So the payload it took to launch that firework in the air was significant, but surprisingly legal. And of course, for our final case, it's gonna seem like something straight from a horror movie. In 2011, a 41-year-old man in North Dakota was lighting fireworks outside of his mobile home. His neighbor reported hearing a strange and unusually large explosion, so he went to go check it out. On investigation, the neighbor saw the man simply walk into the street to light another firework. Suddenly, a large explosion and a cloud of smoke erupted from underneath the man. What the neighbor saw next was terrifying. They simply report, "When I walked up to his body, it was nothing but shoulders down." So yeah, on that note, please exercise caution this 4th of July. Make sure to count your Roman candle ammunition. Of course, on the side it'll say something like 6 or 8, and treat every dud as if it's about to go off. And hey, if you want some bonus points, throw some water on top of those fireworks to make them nice and soggy and not, wanna go off. Thank you everybody so much for watching, and if you guys enjoyed this video, please hit the like button down below, and don't forget to subscribe for more spooky content like this. Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta go duel my family members with Roman candles as if we were wizards. Stay spooky, everybody. Bye-bye.